Hello, hello, hello. Hello? No? Discord has decided to steal my audio input, I think. Hello? No? Okay, there we go. I think it's good now. Discord really seems to be struggling picking up my voice. Did that? Maybe this helps? Let's see. Is this better? Yeah, it definitely seems to be picking up. Is OBS also picking up my voice? Sure looks like it is. Good. Well, then we are ready to go. Go to Dark Knight, and I'm guessing the quest for the raid would start in Solution 9. So let's go. Dawntrial Solution 9. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jeebus Christ. I think I found out where the quest is. A new challenger approaches. The stylish stranger is eagerly looking about. Ah, I found you at last. You, my good madame, were born to be a star. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Metam, Head of Strategic Management at the Ascension Arcadia, the premier enterprise for entertainment in Solution 9. Our flagship facility is the Arcadion, a combat arena, and it is there that we host the Ascension Arcadia Championship. It is the pinnacle for fighters in Alexandria, and I want you among them. Oh, I realized my game audio is very low. Let me. There we go, that should be better. As you may have heard, circumstances have forced us to close the arena's door for a time, but the time is right to reopen them. Her Majesty's tragic passing has left her ship citizens disconsolated. By providing them with gripping entertainment, it is our hope to help them to forget their cares for a while. If we were to accomplish that, however, it will not do to show them what they have seen countless times before. No, they need something new. Someone new. And who better than she who not only protected our citizens from the king's army, but struck down the king himself? That was you, yes? So, it was so. So it was. So it was. So it was. And so, for your strength and valor, the president of the Federation has marked you to be the Arcadian's next great star. Just imagine it. An upstart, the people's protector, arriving unseen and challenges the Arcadians' mightiest to rise up as a grand champion. What would be more gripping, I ask you? For our part, we'll naturally be for your part, you'll naturally be well compensated. The finest equipment Solution 9 has to offer you after each and every victory. I dare say this has you enticed, but you needn't make all up your mind right away. If you are keen to test your strength and win rich rewards, then come to the Arcadian at the end of this avenue. The attendant will show you in. With that, I bid you farewell for now. I shall look forward to a favorable response. Oop. Hang on. I accidentally changed scenes. Give me a second. There we go. I accidentally transitioned scenes. I see that the anti-pictomancer things have been taken into effect. Ah, Lucy, Master Madam has been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will take you to him. You came. By this, I take it you will fight in the Arcadian. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the fold. Now then, I shall explain to you. You look like you could get. You look like you got some fight in you, I suppose. Still, you can only be you can only be so strong without a soul shifter. You wouldn't last long against any of us. Well, aren't you just a treat? I look forward to meeting you on stage. You're a puny candle before my roaring flame. Make it to me, and I'll blast you out of the ring. Those are some of the fighters you'll face. They're all characters, as you can see, but I hope you do not take offense at their word. Consider it their way of welcoming you. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I've mentioned, the Ascension Arcadia Championship is a fighting competition. The realm's mightiest duke it out for a bid to become the Grand Champion. I have no doubt that all of Alexandrians would be captivated by your journey as a challenger and cheer you on as you fight your way up the ranks. And speaking of ranks, the fighter of the Arcadian are divided into 3 tiers: light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. The ultimate objective is to become the undisputed champion in all the tiers, and thereby rise up as the Grand Champion. As a rookie, your campaign begins in the light heavyweight tier, where you must defeat your 3 rivals ranked therein. Goodness gracious me, I almost forgot to mention a most important thing. The Arcadian has its own repository of feral souls which our citizens utilize in the battle. So potent are these souls, they alter fighters' very form. Lest you wonder, it is the potency of the souls employed that separate the champion's 3 tiers. Now, I'm given to understand you do not use a regulator. Even when you face the king, you do not rely on souls of any kind. That is most impressive indeed. Be as it may, it would be egregious unfair for you to compete with naught to balance the scales. Fortunately, here at Arcadion, we also have the souls of former champions in storage. We'll use them to create allies to fight alongside you. And to make sure they work with you, like a well-oiled machine, we'll draw upon your memories to fine-tune their appearance and ability to your liking. Sounds a lot like the Endless. Endless. I'm not familiar with that term, but I assure you that it's nothing untoward to the technique we employ. It simply brings forth a temporary simulacrum. And for the purposes of evening the odds, I believe 7 of the simulacra should suffice. What do you think? Using souls for entertainment is wrong. The souls in your repository should be set free. Using souls for entertainment is wrong. I had expected you might harbor reservation about the use of souls. Those who hail from outside the barrier often do. And so I have a proposal, an additional incentive, if you will. Each victory you claim, I shall release the souls of those who fought beside you. You, my friend, would be the star who brings fresh change to the Arcadion. So, what say you? Are you willing to fight under those terms? Excellent. Now, I would tell you more about the Arcadion, but let us save that for after your first bout. After all, it would be pointless if you end up losing straight away. With that, I officially welcome you as a fighter of the Arcadion. When you are ready to take to the arena, you need but say the word. By completing matches in the Arcadion, in the Ascension Arcadia Championship, you may earn valuable artifacts. These can be changed for equipment by speaking to Hiwi in Solution 9. Claw in the dark. Metin gazes at you expectantly. You ready then? Excellent. Rest assured, I'll be here to guide you in the beginning. Now, I shall introduce your first opponent. Pray, look at the monitor. This here is Black Cat, feared as the Claw in the Dark. That's right, she's the one who took your measure earlier. But she's still a rookie herself, you'd be wise not to underestimate her. She has real talent and is expected to go far. Her feral soul is Kaf Palug, a terrible feline said to have pushed a legendary hero to its limits. With its power? Okay, I wasn't expecting like... I don't know what the correct term is. I know it's not like exactly vocals, but I wasn't expecting like humming or whatever it is in the background of music. With its power, she became unimaginably nimble, and her very claws can rend steel. You'll need to keep your wits about you. Now, you should know that the ring is uniquely configured to complement the fighting style of your foes. This is in order to provide the audience with a spectacle. After all, We're first and foremost in the business of entertainment. On a similar note, I should mention that I'm also the commentator for matches. Leave it to me to squeeze every drop of excitement out of your fights. Now then, you had best see to your preparation. May you emerge victorious in your debut. I'll probably try going for like gloves and feet. I don't know which items drop from which floor. I'm gonna assume it's probably the same. So, for... Yes, it drops from everywhere except feet from 2. Guess I can also like... Or should I just go for pan? I might go for head and glove. So... And... I just need to make sure I do not get... That I get gloves from the first free. Got it. Insta Q as a tank. Nice. Now, if only the last person accepts. There we go.
Rookie on the rise with razor-sharp claws. The ferocious feline, Black Cat!
Jesus Christ, those are some claws.
Challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
What the fuck is this music and commentary? I love it.
I sharpened these just for you.
Beautifully dodged.
Can you dodge this, I wonder?
Biscuit maker! I love that! Oh, the tank buster is called Biscuit Maker. That is glorious.
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal
Oh.
Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Whoops.
I hope you're ready to be ripped to shreds.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
I've sharpened these just for you.
Beautifully dodged.
Oh man, I'm already loving this raid here. Only at the first 5.
Can you dodge this, I wonder?
I'm sure those cleaves are gonna become excessively nasty in Savage.
Try this. Lord Rendell!
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver. My ring! Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Going up.
Huh? What in the... Huh? Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, the challenger's all about the ring.
What? Love it. Oh, that is glorious.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Guts you like a cod. You're mincemeat.
Yes. Okay. Was as I assumed that she was gonna jump sideways.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
What in the... E10? E10?
Amazing. The
Is this?
challenger saw straight through it.
Randall! To me, echo of my soul.
There's both the knockback and a line stack? That is rough. Oh no! And it jumps to where you were, so you need... Oh no. So if you're questionably located, it will make the next jump very difficult. Like this. You're gonna make that? Just barely. No, I'm dead. Yeah, I just barely missed that.
They're back on their feet. That quick.
To me, echo of my soul.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Oh, I got the card.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger. It's all over. Until next time.
Let's see. Do I get any nice loot? Come on, I want one of the helmets. Nice. Bravo, bravo. You were simply magnificent out there. The president's eye for talent is keen as ever. So, now that you've had your first victory under your belt, I shall tell you more about the Arcadion. The championship traces its roots to a time in Alexandria long before the coming of the Turali people. It was very different in the beginning, though, with matches pitting recreated simulacra against each other. That's right, the very same that fought at your side, but with the advent of soul-derived resurrections, battles to the death between living combatants became the norm, and all without any actual deaths. The contest evolved once more when Zuraltia was made king. It was he who proposed to use a feral soul to enhance one's flesh, leading to the technology for it being devised. So, it was that combatants took the power and likeness of beast, and the audience experienced newfound height of excitement. However, when Zuralja raised the banner of war to embark on the conquest, all feral souls were reserved for the army's use. We had no choice but to suspend operations at the Arcadion. What happened afterward, I believe you know. Having gone mad, the king was vanquished by your hand, and shortly thereafter our beloved queen was taken from us. Though we are thankfully safe now, sadness and uncertainty darkened our hearts. Some may think it important taste to resume the championship now of all times, but it's now most of all that the people need cheering up. And as I mentioned when first we spoke, we wish to help them forget their cares. Did you see how the audience roared when you, the upstart challenger, triumphed over a rising rookie? You have captured their imaginations, and I hope you will continue to do so. Can't believe I lost to someone who wasn't even using a feral soul. What are you? Damn it all. Can't leave things like this. Say, would you mind if I watched you for a while? Don't worry. I don't have any hard feelings. I'm just curious, that's all. About what you can do. Be my guest to watch. They call us a feline, that one. But I do hope you won't hold it against her. Deep down, she has a good heart. Directed. Sweet poison. Metem would introduce your next opponent. Though unexpected company has appeared, let us focus on the match ahead. Allow me to introduce your next opponent. This is Honey Bee Lovely, the darling of the Arcadion. What the fuck is this background music? Oh no. As you can doubtless guess, she lay the size of the soul of a bee, an extremely venomous one at that. But rather than her poison, you should be wary of her ability to charm all before her. For in addition to her winsome charm, which serves her well as a songstress, she can produce the pheromone of a queen bee to enthrall even her foes. Those who fall under her spell delight in the torment she unleashes upon them. Which is why the audience will be spectating via special contraptions cloaked in hologram. It wouldn't do well to have hundreds of people be enthralled. In short, there's nothing lovely about her. Despite what she claims, you're in for a bad time. That may be so, but I have faith in you. I have faith that you will prevail. Now, sally forth and show us your mettle. Let's go into Wing 2. What sort of shenanigans awaits us now? Well, let's go. Whatever fuckery awaits us.
This starlet with a sting, the adorable but deadly, sweet but poisonous, honey bee lovely.
Don't know what design I was expecting. It wasn't this.
lovely show has begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience. Submit to your lovely queen.
Okay.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
I was not in it, I disagree. I just listened to the lyrics. This song is literally for this boss fight and this boss fight only because they literally mention Honey Be Lovely in this song. Oh.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
Now to savor the sweet sting of Honeybee's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
I'm guessing this is like a limit as to how much you can get hit. Then guess if you get too many hearts, you get like charm.
Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
Jesus Christ, this is a lot of dodging. Let's see. Yeah, increasing damage taken. Okay. I guess the more you have, the worse you in shape you are, and I guess you just die if you take too many.
I'll make you mine.
Is my BGM set to that? Yes, okay.
Is everyone having a good time? A little taste to make it interesting.
Here comes her fearsome venom strike!
No hard feelings if I kill you?
Oh, that's the line.
What? Are you kidding me? It didn't work? B is for brilliant.
What's this? Honeybee has changed her routine.
Ooh, what a delightful battle this
Oh no. Why are there people with different amounts of hearts? This is giving me some light rampant vibes. I am not sure I like it. Okay, so if you get fully charmed, you just like stand in place. Which, considering how much there is to dodge, is a death sentence.
Your support means the world to me, everyone.
Rip that guy.
It will trace you to a bloody pulp.
Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. That's a lot of lines.
What a clash! Neither side is willing to yield. And they're done! Is it over already? They're still in it! But for how long?
We're just getting started.
Unless someone... No, the stack does give different amounts. Oh no. Oh no. That is concerning.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger! It's all over. Until next time.
Damn, I didn't get anything, so I'm gonna have to redo this one. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly grab something to eat because jittery. Give me a second. Hello, Ifian. Thank you for at least having me in the background despite a lot of stuff potentially being spoilers. That's always appreciated. Any sort of support is very much appreciated. One day, maybe in like 4 years. Yeah, who knows? Maybe next expansion. All right, let's go. What a performance that was! I knew you could do it, my friend. To think you actually managed to take Honeybee down. You're the real deal. With this victory, you're now eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the light heavyweight division. And as eager as I am to claim the to see you claim the crown, it will take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second? That is, someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponent and giving advice on your training. What? Wait, if she needs a second, then please let me do it. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I'd like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else too. As an active fighter, I suppose you know your opponent better than most. If Lucy's willing, then I certainly wouldn't object. I'm really happy to have Black Cat in my corner. You won't regret this. Now, if I'm to be your second, you ought to know my real name. I'm Yana. I look forward to working together. let's head to my gym. It's a bit messy, but it's far more comfortable than in this dreary old place. As you seem to have everything well in hand, I'll excuse myself. I shall see you again when it's time for the match. Yana's yarn. Yana is keen for a change of scenery. Right then, follow me. The gym isn't too far from here. Hey, aren't you Lucy? Fighter who doesn't use a regulator. To not only fight, but win without using a feral soul. You're absolutely amazing. I'll be cheering for you from now on. Was so surprised when I saw you in the ring. You're the hero who protected us from the soldiers. I've been your biggest fan ever since. You'll win your next match too. I just know it. You heartless fiend. How dare you embarrass our sweet honeybee like that? I hate you. Enjoy this feeling while you can, new blood. You'll be begging for mercy come your next match. My, the fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out their frustration, but I wish they could find a more productive way to use that energy. But do excuse me. I'm something of a storyteller, and and I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I would love to ask you a few questions. Wait, you're Black Cat? What are you doing keeping company with the lass who just beat you? That's probably why you lost. You don't have any pride. Huh. I'd much rather watch your sister fight. Nobody puts on a show like Wicked Thunder. This is never ending. Let's get out of here. Looks like we managed to slip away. Come on, the gym's just over there. And here it is. Three Tails Training, the home of Alexandria's finest fighters. That being said, I'm the only one here at the moment. It's also my actual home. The first floor is where I live, and the basement is where I train. Now don't be shy, go on in and make yourself comfortable. It's a pleasure to meet you, miss. My name is Nayuni. Thank you very much for looking after my sister. Thanking her for knocking me out, are you? Anyways, as you may have pieced together, I have two sisters. And though they're gone now, our parents were original from Tyrol. They happened to be in Yashulani when the dome appeared and ended up trapped. Here they took up work as hunters, but they were always opposed to regulators and never wore them. And one day they went out and never came back. Truth be told, I became interested in you because you reminded me of our parents. Like them, you're adverse to using souls. We, on the other hand, don't see such a problem with the practice. So, at our sister's urging, we started wearing regulators after mother and father died. It's only because they weren't wearing regulators that they passed that we can still remember them. Whether we're better or worse off for it, I can't say. I was too little to understand when it happened, but I've heard stories from my sister, so when I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. Lucy, I say this knowing your stance, but won't you consider wearing a regulator in matches, only to revive yourself should the worst come to pass? I'm afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to soul use, Nayuni. It's a question of culture and upbringing. But rather not talk about such things. We should celebrate. You've won 2 championship matches now, Lucy. This calls for drinks. I've only got energy tonic, but the gesture that counts, right? You're celebrating even though you lost? So, after what was that delightful fan said earlier, I imagine you're curious about my sister. Her name is Eutrope, and she rose to be a top contender in heavyweight division. She became a fighter to look after me. She became a fighter to look after me and Nayuni first and foremost, but it turned out she was great at it. Hardly surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at everything she put her mind on. She was a natural at combat, and on top of that, she mastered how to wield Electro. Hold on, I've just the thing. Wicked Thunder was her ring name. She harnessed the Levinsteed's soul in conjunction with Electro and could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. I'm confident enough in what I can do. Electro herself taught me how to fight, but I could never emulate her fighting style. The thing is, she just disappeared one day without saying a word to us. She was so close to being immortalized too. Right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadian fighters retire young. Feral soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascensions Arcadia Hall of Fame. This comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residence on Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. Utro threw all of that away when she vanished. I just can't wrap my head around why. But that's enough reminiscing for now. It can't be long now before your next match, so let's head back to the Arcadion. Good luck, Lucy, and please be careful. Here we go, Lucy. I'll do my best to support you as your second. Vile Heat. Yana's excitement is palpable. If you win this next fight, you'll become champion of the light heavyweight division. Let's give it everything we've got. Right, let's take a look at your opponent. That there, I regret to say, is the reigning light heavyweight champion, Brood Bomber. The fuck is this soundtrack sucking? What have you done? He uses the might of the Bomb King to ignite all that he touches. But that would be the least of your worries. He's a dirty fighter who'll do anything and everything to win. The rules be damned, countless of his opponents have had to be carried to the infirmary. But you'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If you bested me, you can best the Brute Bomber too. Now, go and blast that loathsome lout out of his own ring and come back here the new champion. What the fuck is this soundtrack? And now we sit and wait. Speaking of sitting. Oh, never mind. Already sittable chair.
Tonight he explodes in the ring once more. The man you love to hate with a fiery passion, the Brute Bomber!
Fuck is this music?
I'll blow you to smithereens. The Brute Bomber has muscled his way into the ring. Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
I just saw that there's a slight bit of feedback for the voice lines. Oop, that was wider than I expected. Yep, okay.
You should know that I have a short fuse. And they're done. Is it over already? Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched. Out of the way, tin can! My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions!
Oh, I was not expecting double dashes.
That'll leave a mark.
Yeah, okay, so it's combo. And he does it once, and then he does it again. Shit! He changed his sides! I don't like that. That is scary.
I can't lose. I won't.
Hello, Emerald Weapon. Oh jeez, okay.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it, but for how long? deserve that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Let's see, does empty knockback work on these? It should, yes.
You should know that I have a short fuse. Don't mind me, throat's a bit parched.
Banned compound detected. Combatant disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can! My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions! A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark!
Just curious as to what all of these circle markers on the arena are for. Because those are clearly indicators for something.
They're back on their feet. What grit? They're still in it, but for how long?
He might be dead. Cool. Summoner, 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 please res. Man, this is a rough one.
The brute bomber has knuckled his way into the ring.
Ah, that's a lot of physical damage, so reprisal is completely fucking or not reprisal, ablation is completely useless.
But the challenger's still standing.
Oh, and that is also physical, so Dark Might is useless there. I love being a Dark Knight.
You should know that I have a short fuse.
Reward for world's worst salted earth goes to me with that one. It's assuming you ride the knockback, you want to get knockback to the long fuses. A brutal burn is...
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Save the healers. Save the healers.
They're still in it, but for how long?
The white mages yeeted themselves to their own death. And again, I don't think there's much of a choice about where to go.
They're back on their feet. What grit? And they're done. Is it over already?
Let us live this, and we're good. Okay, we're all good. We got it.
KO!
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger. It's all over. Until next time.
No, I need a helmet preferably. Then I will take the gloves. There we go. Okay. Garlic there and there. You did it! You really did it! Even though you beat me, I'm absolutely over the moon for you. I'm truly astonished by what you can do without a feral soul. With this, you're now the light heavyweight champion. Congratulations, Lizzie! Now there's going to be a ceremony to officially crown you champion. All and sundry will be watching, so make sure you wear something you won't regret. Ready, are you? Then let's get you on stage for the big moment. My fellow citizen, we are gathered to recognize a new champion in the Arcadion, a rising star who shot to the top of the light heavyweight division at breakneck speed. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the woman of the hour. The unstoppable upstart, the unenhanced but unbeatable, the one and only Lucy Rhoda. Hold it right there. Your victory was a farce, and I refuse to accept it. Oh my, it appears Brood Bomber is unsatisfied with the outcome of this match. You fought with 8 of you, how is that fair? Let us settle this one-on-one, just you and me. You're one to talk about fair. If it's supposed to be a one-on-one, fight your bloody Bomb King. Shut your mouth, I make the rules here. What in the world just happened? I'm guessing it's a sister. Eutropal! Eutrope! I don't believe it. Wicked Thunder, the heavyweight fighter who suddenly vanished, has returned. I will have your soul. Prepare yourself. What's this? Wicked Thunder just challenged the unstoppable upstart? Thus, a As much as I wish to bear witness to their clash, Wicked Thunder's license was revoked upon her disappearance. I am unable to sanction such a match. Intriguing. Most intriguing. This voice. It's the president. I will allow a special exhibition match. Prepare Wicked Thunder's ring. And prepare yourself, upstart. You heard it, folks. By permission of the president, a match will be held. Who will emerge the victor? Neoteric Witch or the Unenchanted Warrior? This is an event you cannot afford to miss. The Neoteric Witch. Yana wears a pensive expression. Utro, where have you been? And why have you come back now? I'm sorry, it just wasn't prepared to see my sister like that. It's a shame your big moment was spoiled, but now that the match's been decided, there's nothing to do but to prepare. As a former heavyweight fighter, Eutrope's more than a cut above everyone you've faced thus far. Even so, having seen how quickly you've climbed up the ranks to become champion, I reckon you're far from overmatched. As Niyuni mentioned, Eutrope, or rather Wicked Thunder, harnesses the Levensteed soul and employs Electrope in battle. Her ring is a recreation of an imaginary city designed to allow her full use of her power. Her bouts are notoriously so dangerous that there isn't even seating for spectators. And once she's my sister, I'm your second. So you go out there, Lucy, and you win this.
Wielding both magic and machina, she's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
many uses. Watch and learn.
The fuck?
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Oh. Oh, I did not see the first charge. Front, front, back, front.
Take this! If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Huh?
She's great wings. Ha! How wickedly divine. Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I do not trust that to only be half. Okay, it is only.
They're still in it, but for how long?
How's this?
And they're done. Is it over already? They're back on their feet. What proof?
I'll erase you. Be gone.
Oh god. Double line save spots? Oh no. This is gonna be interesting finding safe spots. Over here, over here, over here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I swear I can count.
I cannot! I must not lose! Just die already! I need your soul!
I approve.
No choice but to withdraw.
In a shocking turn of events, Wicked Thunder has fled the ring! Our unstoppable upstart is victorious! It's all over. Until next time.
Nice, that's that raid done. You're safe, thank goodness. But for you to actually triumph, it seems you have the stuff to succeed even in the upper divisions. I was hoping to have a word with Utro, but she disappeared again. Nothing else to do for now, so let's head back to the gym. Mayuni will have watched the fight at home. I wonder what she thought of, well, everything. Come on, let's head in. I'm relieved to see you unharmed, Lucy. But what a shock to see you trope again, and in that manner. Speaking of the which, what are you doing here? Well, no matter. I'm not here to fight you, but to talk to my sisters. Good, because we have a mountain of questions for you. Why did you disappear without a word? What exactly have you been doing all this time? I'll explain everything in due course. But if you want to live, Yana, you need to give up fighting right now. Why? Because you repeatedly transfigure your flesh with a feral soul, you'll eventually develop psionecrosis, an irreversible disease where your own soul degrades. Once it's begun, it's too late. All you can do is await death, like me. This can't be true. I knew there were risks, but isn't that why fighters are immortalized? So they can go out before it's too late? Yana, have you ever met one of the immortalized? The life of comfort promised a retirement is just a lie woven to exploit us and cover up our deaths. But I remember them all. How can that be if they're dead? Rather than to new homes, fighters are taken to a secret facility. There, the regulators are removed and are kept in confinement until they die. Without the regulators fitted, Everkeep's system has no way of detecting their death, nor of preserving their memory. I've noted changes to my body, so I decided to seek the counsel of the immortalized. And when I snuck into the president's office to ascertain their whereabouts, I discovered the sordid truth. I feared I would become another victim if I remained, and so I disappeared and began searching for a cure to the illness. Did you find one? In theory, the remedy is another person's souls, but an ordinary one won't do. No, it has to be of surpassable dense, like yours. I bear you no ill will, but you're my only hope of survival. Rather than ambush you in the city and cause a disturbance, I challenge you in the ring, certain I would claim my prize. I knew the president wouldn't pass by the opportunity for a thrilling match, but I had become weaker than I realized. That's the only reason you're having this conversation right now. Next time, I will have your soul. Wait, Eutrop. Even if it's to save yourself, you can't just take the soul of another. It isn't right. That's easy for you to say. You don't live with the knowledge that every single moment your soul is being eaten away. Forgive my intrusion. I've come to see how you're faring after your sister's sudden appearance, but I fear I've overheard something most distressing. You didn't know either, despite your position in Ascension Arcadia. Had I known, I assure you, I would not have commentate with such enthusiasm. It wasn't the belief that our fighters were safe that I enjoyed my work. There's only one thing to do. Make the truth public and stop the fights. I don't want anyone else to suffer. Oh no, that's the worst thing you could possibly do. The president show no mercy to those who get in his way. Should we go in public with his secret, no one would be safe. Not you, or me, or any of the fighters. That Eutrop has kept silent, I suspect, is because she understood this. I suppose you're right. In hindsight, it's because he's such a ruthless man that he would cover up the disease. I believe we have but one recourse. Lucy, you must rise to the very summit of the Arcadion and become the Grand Champion. You see, the Grand Champion is granted access to all the souls in our repository. While it wouldn't be the intended purpose of this privilege, you would be at liberty to release them. By thus getting rid of all feral souls left, the fighters would no longer be at risk. With the skills you've displayed thus far, I have faith that you can do it. Sure, as long as I keep getting rewarded. Good luck. Good, good. Now, I would garner suspicion if I linger too long, so I shall take my leave, if you'll excuse me. As you recall, I can't fight in any match for a while, and given that I know now, it's just as well. But I'll of course continue to support you as best I can. At the same time, Nayuni and I'll undertake our own research for cure to psychonecrosis. There has to be a way to save our sister without sacrificing you, or anyone else, for that matter. To be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. I put on a brave face for Nayun's sake, but the truth is I'm terrified. I'm really glad to have you with us in this. This has become more than just a fighting competition, but for the sake of our goal, we'll have to go along with it. So come and find me here when it's time to begin your cruiserweight campaign. Ah, there you are, our new light heavyweight champion. I've been most eager to talk to you, my friend. I believe a proper introduction is in order. My name is Gabbro, and I'm a cartoonist, that is, a storyteller in the medium of art. Most of my works are inspired by the battle in the Arcadion, and I'd love nothing more than to chronicle the journey of the unstoppable upstart. Now, I still have some preparations to attend to, but as soon as that is finished, I should be most obliged to hear your tales. That's the guy that's gonna look savage, isn't it? Gabriel's works are tremendously popular in Solution 9, and the fact that he wants to make a story about you is proof of your popularity. You could do worse than to have a chat with him. Let's Q4 and have an Arcadion loot from 2.
begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience. Submit to your lovely queen.
Beautifully done. A vicious blow. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
Now to savor the sweet sting of honeybee's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't. Alas, her charms were not to be denied. The Honeybee Lovely Show has begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience. Submit to your lovely queen.
Beautifully done. A vicious blow. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
Now to savor the sweet sting of honeybee's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't. Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
I'll make you mine.
I did not see what hit me.
Your support means the world to me, everyone. Is for break you to a bloody pulp.
What a clash! Neither side is willing to yield. It's all over. Until next time.
I'm assuming the change is there. Yes. I like it. What does the caster gear look like? Not bad. Human. Basically the same. Not bad. Huh. Anyway, I think that would be it for stream for me for today. Just a short stream, like unlocking raids and stuff, and I'll probably just take it easy from here on. But it was an interesting experience. Like I kind of like the theme so far. It's very just like the fuck every single wing with the like music. The third wing, mechanical wise, felt fairly easy. The hardest thing realistically is just that everything hits hard. Like everything just hits really hard. Wing 1, I like, so let's see if I have some thoughts about all of them. So Wing 1, I kind of like the destroying platforms and the kind of like knockback that seemed to be like chaining knockback into where you were standing. Kind of have to probably plan out in Savage like who gets knocked back where. I kind of like that you kind of have like control over which platforms get destroyed. Second, I am terrified of that heart mechanic in Savage because it's probably going to be incredibly more brutal there. Also, the music theme there is just a whole level of what the fuck in itself. Third one, as I said, just mechanical wise doesn't seem that hard. It's just, as I said, straight raw damage. I'm wondering what they're going to do there. I'm sure probably something related to those knockback towers and bombs that is going to happen. And the fourth wing, I'm just curious what the second phase is going to be like. Obviously, like what the boss is going to look like. But I'm also wondering, like, I really like the splitting mechanic and her like wings and stuff. So it's a nice fight. I enjoyed it. But that will be it for me for today. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time, bye bye.